Tutorial: Work at School. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate how to get organized at the school when assessing the baseline status of soil-transmitted helminthiasis and schistosomiasis. The clip will also show how to evaluate anthelminthic drug efficacy against these helminthiasis. Working at the school comprises 3 consecutive steps. First, the school staff, the pupils and their families are informed about when and how the study will be conducted. This is followed by a baseline survey in which the status of helminthiasis is evaluated. An anthelminthic drug is administered afterwards. Finally, if the study aims to evaluate the efficacy of the drug, a follow-up survey is needed in which the status of helminthiasis is re-evaluated. We will demonstrate each of these 3 consecutive steps more in detail. 1. Informing school staff, pupils and family. A letter of introduction should be sent well in advance to the schools that were selected. This letter should explain the purpose and details of the study and ask the school principal about possible dates for baseline and follow-up survey. Afterwards, an appointment can be made to thoroughly discuss the study with the principal and the teachers involved. The teachers are crucial in the process because they can help explaining the study to the pupils, which will facilitate obtaining the written consent from the parents. In the classroom, the researcher explains the procedure in detail. Also be prepared to answer various kinds of questions, such as how these infections affect the body or how helminth infections can be avoided. This is important for gaining trust and creating a rapport with the pupils. For that purpose, you might also consider joining some other daily school activities. Afterwards, you can distribute the informed consents while explaining their purpose. 2. Baseline survey. When returning to the school for the baseline study, first reassure the pupils about the procedure in their own classroom. Meanwhile, you can take the opportunity to roughly count the number of pupils that completed the informed consent. Then, after guiding the pupils out of the classroom, it is recommended to line them up to facilitate the work. Carefully verify whether each informed consent is completed and register the full ID. Provide each pupil with a new and labeled container and explain how the stool sample can be collected. To ensure that stool samples are not swapped, double-check whether the unique number of the container corresponds with the registered ID. Give the pupil a tablet of the anthelminthic drug and some water. It is important that the tablet is ingested under direct observation of a nurse or physician, and that the child is maintained under observation for approximately 4 hours. The children can remain at school and continue their usual activities, but they should rapidly report any side effects to a member of the research team. Do not hesitate to clarify the mode of action or possible side effects of the drug provided. 3. Follow-up survey. Only the pupils that excreted helminth eggs need to be re-examined in the follow-up survey. Therefore, it is recommended to make a list of those pupils and distribute it amongst the teachers 1 day before the follow-up survey. Guide the pupils out of the class, line them up, register their ideas and provide each with a container. Might there be pupils who do not attend school on the follow-up day or who do not bring a specimen, they can be followed up 1 or 2 days later. You can use any report of the expulsion of ascaris to demonstrate and discuss the impact of drug administration programs. Acknowledgements. The raw material for this tutorial was collected during a field study financially supported by an institutional university project of the Flemish Inter-University Council. The Research Foundation Flanders supported the development of the tutorial through a postdoctoral mandate grant.